Hey everyone, Matt Pisarcik from RazorEmporium.com. Today, to do a little review of a new adjustable razor on the market from Feather. We're going to look at some classic products from Floyd and Arco, and we're going to have a fantastic shave. Let's get started. Alright guys, so right now I've only got my PreShave on from Razor, and I wanted to break the fifth dimension here, whatever they call it, the fifth wall, fourth wall, I don't know what they call it. Talk right here to the camera when I'm usually lathering and you guys are just seeing a montage of me. We're going to be using the Arco shave stick, and I actually wanted to kind of talk about using a shave stick in the lather making process, and so to do that obviously we need to talk. So first I'm going to just peel back some of this foil and some of this packaging to expose part of the shave stick here that can touch my face. Sorry, I wanted to make sure I have enough peeled back. Okay, went right through the guy's face. So, dry stick. I have a kind of a damp face with some PreShave on it. I'm going to now get the stick itself wet, and I'm going to start doing this, making some circles. And I'm not going to skimp on my amount of water. In fact, I'm going to continue to kind of reapply water to it several times. I actually have a good amount of experience with shave sticks. Every time I travel, I use a shave stick. I have this like weird obsession with trying to get the absolute smallest shave setup for my travel, and I always like pack a smaller and smaller DOP container. Now don't skimp on all this beautiful stuff that's kind of on the edge here. I'm going to smear that right on, because that's beautiful soap that's hydrated. So it doesn't look pretty right now, but this is how a shave stick works. So I've applied some soap. Now I'm going to take a wet brush, very, very wet brush, and go right over it. And I'm going to quickly kind of go across my whole face, not sticking at any one area at one time, and really try to mix this soap on my face into a lather. And it's working great here. So so the theme of today's shave is kind of an economical shave. That's a $2 stick of shave soap, guys, made in Turkey. It's been made in Turkey for decades. It's kind of one of the classic staples of the wet shaving world. Arco shave stick. And you can see here that with just a little bit of work, I got a great lather. So anyone who says that it is a crappy shave, or because it's $2 it can't be good, BS. Now I haven't shaved with it yet. I years and years and years ago I used Arco, but it's been literally since the dawn of my wet shaving beginnings, like God, near 10, 12 years ago maybe. It's been a long time, guys. So I'm continuing to add a little bit of water, really make a hydrated lather. Now we're going to start smoothing it out. And you guys sometimes miss me doing all this because we do a montage of me lathering. But I'm going up on my cheeks, which is against the grain. I'm going kind of a little sideways on my neck, which is also against the grain. And that's the best way to have lather be applied, is to really get it into your whiskers and make the hair stand up. So this is normally when I come to the camera and I say, okay guys, we're all lathered up, and now we're going to get loaded up with this brand new razor from Feather. They just call it the Feather Adjustable Double-Edged Razor. I'm not sure if there's a model number, but we just picked it up. I saw it on the Feather catalog and I said, you know what, let's do that. So it's pretty cool, nice little handsome box. It even has a little instruction guide. This is really handy. Little instructions of how to use it. And the magic with this guy is it is a very affordable adjustable razor. When we say adjustable, there's only 2 settings. There's setting number 1 and setting number 2. And to switch between them, you just, oh, hold on. There we go, click it. From 1 to 2. I didn't have the doors loosened. Once I loosened the doors, it really wanted the mechanism to be able to move. Now, they say to use a feather blade. Well, you know me and rules. I'm going to try Paul Silver first, because that's my go-to. And I have 1,000 times more experience using Paul Silvers than I do feathers, so I actually want to judge it based off of a blade I know and trust and use, rather than a feather, which I used 10 years ago, and I've used occasionally, but they always are really harsh for me, so I actually don't want to rate the feather blade, I want to rate the feather razor. And we're going to start on setting number 1. So before my lather dries out, let's get going. Now it's a plastic handle, it's got some metal components. That's actually not bad. For setting number 1, that's a nice, easy, I would compare it to like a Fat Handle Tech from Gillette, or maybe a Super Speed, or maybe an Edwin Jagger. Let's dial it up to number 2 and see the difference. Okay, there's certainly a noticeable difference here. And I actually really like it. That is actually very comfortable, very clean, very easy to use. It's going, and I have quite a bit of stubble today, guys. I probably have 3 full days of stubble. Maybe I'll dial it down to 2 for my lower neck, which is more sensitive. Yeah. Yeah, that actually feels really nice. So the point of today's shave was kind of an economical shave, that you don't have to break the bank with this razor. Now, is this razor going to last 1,000,000 years? No. Are you going to pass this razor down to your kids? Probably not. But it's a great affordable razor, and if you want to travel with it or have it in your gym bag, or buy it for someone as a gift, give the gift of wet shaving. We are coming into the holiday season, guys, and that is always my recommendation. Plus, it's like one of those things, you know, everyone's got a dad, an uncle, a brother, a grandfather, you know, somebody, a friend, and you're thinking of what to get them. And the problem with our culture today is everyone's already got everything. You know, Amazon and shopping online, shopping from your phone. People just already have everything, but what they don't have is a way of shaving that's going to be enjoyable and cost effective and kind of a hobby. So give the gift of shaving this year, guys. We have some awesome kits on our website to help get people started. You can make your own kit, put some stuff together. Heck, even pass on stuff that's not even new. Maybe you've got some stuff in your shave den that you want to clear out. Big deal. So you used a soap 1 or 2 times, you know, or a razor, and you didn't like it, or you just want to pass it on, or you're not reaching for it anymore. That's a great thing. And if someone's got a problem with it, they probably weren't going to be a good wet shaver anyways. Anyhow, I'm blabbing. The Arco soap is actually delivering a fine shave. To anyone who thinks you can't get a good lather, you're doing it wrong. Now, yes, I had the PreShave. That could have enhanced my experience. But I don't consider a pre-shave optionary. I always use a pre-shave. That's how I rock and roll. So I'm going to switch back down to number 1. So yeah, it's cool. I mean, it's a little butterfly action here. It's got a nice long contoured handle, some grip at the top. Switch down to number 1 for my lower neck. This is great. I think this actually may be, I may take this one home, because whenever I go traveling, I always worry about bringing a nice razor. Usually I bring an Edwin Jagger DE89. Not that it's not a nice razor, it's a very nice razor, but if I lose one, I'm out, what, 40 or 50 bucks. But this is half the price, and if I lose it, I really won't care as much if TSA takes it away or if I leave it in the hotel bathroom on accident. And I like the 2 different settings. I like this setting 1, setting 2. That's really convenient. There was actually an old, some of you guys know I've done some work with Procter & Gamble over the years, and in their research department and their archive department. And I actually did uncover an old Gillette razor that adjusted like this with a click, kind of. It actually went through the neck. You push this way, and a little L would pop out for low, and you push this way, and a little H would pop out for high or heavy. So I think I'm looking pretty good. Let me rinse off and see how we're looking. Now the Arco has got it's going to get the award for the soapiest smelling soap you've ever smelled. And that's a lot of S's. Arco literally smells like laundry detergent, kind of ultra clean, just soap for washing your clothes, or cheap soap from the dollar store, whatever you want to call it. It smells like soap. They're probably, if there is an ingredient for scent, they just put more soap in. But for a $2 shave stick, again, talk about a product that you can take with you and not worry if you leave it. You could literally use it one time and not feel guilty about it for $2. But quite the contrary, that would probably last you, 5 years worth of traveling if you just kept on using that one stick. I know I've had the same shave travel stick forever. It's one of the original King R Emporium shave sticks that we released with Douglas from Phoenix Artisan. And I've had it ever since the release, 5 years ago, and I've traveled with it, and it's still probably halfway through. So, anywho, my shave's wrapping up. I cleaned my brush out. I was impressed with the lather performance. I was impressed with the razor. With my Paul Silver blade, it did great. I'm sure if you're a fan of feather blades or a more aggressive blade, but Paul Silver is up there. I would give Paul Silver a 3.5 or 4 out of 5 on my scale. You can always go more aggressive. And I'm going to finish up with a classic. So we kind of have two sides over here. We had a classic Turkish shave soap from Arco. Got the Japanese feather blade. We're going to go around the world one more time and go over to Barcelona, Spain. And we're going to pop over here to Floyd. Now this has been a classic since 1932. And they have a couple different scents. They're all this orange color. And they're all very, very old school masculine shave. And I've actually got to thank my friend Gert out there. Woo! I'm not usually putting alcohol on. In fact, I'm actually going to throw a little bit of some of the Parasso with this. I've told you guys that's a little trick I can do. Throw a little bit of your favorite alcohol aftershave, but also put on a balm with it. And the Parasso is perfect because it has no scent to it, so it can mix in. I still smell the Floyd, but now I've got a best of both worlds. A little bit of a alcohol burn going on, but some of the soothing qualities, the moisture of the lotion here. So best of both worlds. But the Floyd has got that grandfather, the bomber leather jacket, aftershave you can smell across the room. Your granddad walks in the room, you can smell him. That's what this stuff smells like. Absolute classic. If you haven't tried out Floyd. It's new to our store. We just picked it up, so happy to have that as part of the Razor Emporium line. That's all I got for you guys today. What a pleasurable shave. Kind of a shave on the budget over here and a classic over here with Floyd. If you've tried Floyd, if you've tried Arco shave sticks and you can't get them to lather, if you've heard of this new crazy adjustable, let me know in the comments below. And if you do leave a comment, you're entered to win this, our official Razor Emporium black and blue t-shirt. And I'm actually, this one's getting a little faded here. We have a brand new order in with the new company, so we're hoping our new shirts look even better. So guys, thank you so much, and please like this video, share it with all your friends, comment on it, and we'll see you next time at Razor Emporium for all things vintage shaving. Thanks, guys.